to say you gotta know somebody, oh know somebody to get somewhere these days. To say you know that's alright, yeah that's alright, cause you know that's alright with me. Yeah you know that's alright, yeah that's alright, cause you know that's
Not only these are all the benefits of real estate, but one of the things that's important that this slide shows is that if you do a traditional transaction and you're buying a piece of rental property, this is what comes with it, right? But if you're doing a creative transaction, which we pride ourselves in doing, you can distribute these benefits. So like the seller can keep some of these benefits while you get the others. So, you know, the seller, a lot of times, if you have, like, let's say, one of the lists that I love to send mail to and buy houses from is like a retiring landlord. So what is a retiring landlord like? Well, he's already been through the growth. And he's probably not really concerned about growth at that stage in his life or her life. But what he really enjoys is the income that that property is producing. What doesn't he like? Well, he doesn't like the thrill of management. You know, when people get older, they don't want to deal with that stuff. And we're very interested in dealing with it, especially me, because Phil does it all. So the amortization, like a lot of the houses are free and clear, so they're not getting the amortization anymore. So that benefit from a seller, like a what they call a retiring landlord, is gone. Tax benefits, they've depreciated their property, so that benefit is gone for them. Use, well, if they're renting it to a tenant, they don't have the use. The use gets subbed out to somebody else, right? When we rent properties, we actually, except for the vacation properties, only the personal residence that we have and maybe the vacation rentals do we get the use out of. But that's a huge benefit for people. I mean, the tenants certainly want the use, that's what they want. So the important thing about this slide is to know that you can distribute these benefits with different pieces of paper. You know, growth. If I had none of these benefits and all I had was growth, does anybody know what that document's called? An option. I can have an option to buy a property. So I seize all the growth. I have an option, the property's worth $100,000 today, and I have an option to buy it for $100,000 for the next 10 years. Well, I don't have to manage it. I don't get any profits from it. I don't get any income from it. It doesn't pay down for me. I don't get any use out of it, nor do I get any tax benefits. But with that option, I control the growth of the property. If it goes up above $100,000, I can exercise my option and cash in on that. So, you know, these are a use. I mean, that can be governed by a lease too. So you can actually get rid of use by leasing out the property. So these are just the things when you deal with seller financing, for instance. The guy that's a retiring landlord, he wants the income but not the management. Well, seller financing does that. How about I give you pretty much what you're used to getting now, net of taxes, net of insurance. I give you pretty much what let me see your tax return. What are you netting on this property? How about I give you just about that? Maybe a little bit less, but I'll take care of all the headaches that go along with it. So you see how that's neat? And this is a little chart that's pretty cool to show people. I'll give you this. You know, you're not going to get the growth anymore, but you probably don't care about that. You've already had your growth. And I'm going to take over all the management. And I'll get the new tax benefits because I'll just bought the property so I can depreciate it now. And I'll get the amortization through those pay down payments. So I'm getting some of the benefits and giving him the ones that he wants. So if you're dealing with a seller, find out which of these is important to them and give it to them. And then you get the others. But what I will say is, you know, if you're going to give them all these and you're just going to keep the management, you know, make sure you get paid to do that.